And see, this is the problem, is that all of your Russian hacking shit, it doesn't make any sense. Your Russian hacking shit doesn't make any sense because you've done this thing where first you eliminated from the presentation, first you eliminated from the presentation the information about the specific person whose information I was watching. There was a woman who had gone to New York City. She was an Army veteran. She had served in active duty. She was from a hospital in Florida, but when she found out about what was going on in New York City, she volunteered. She kept a camera, or rather, she kept an audio recording device, and she made documentary and gave an interview regarding what she experienced and how it didn't make any sense. And so they did this thing where they tried to make it as tragic as possible, where at the end of the day, she ended up having a interview, and in the interview, she had to talk about the patient, and she got emotional because they murdered the patient right in front of her, and it was very difficult. And that's how they ended it. And that's exactly what you did to my video recounting around my understanding of the circumstances surrounding COVID. First, you eliminated her. She's gone. There's no record that I was actually responding directly to her video. Somebody strategically cut out of the video that's now online all the information about her presenting in that video, that information about her experiences, including the audio of her talking to doctors about the ventilators. So you don't know if you watch my videos that in at least two of the videos, I was directly responding to things she said, and I talked about her and I acknowledged her. So it makes it look like I'm so self-absorbed that I didn't take time, I didn't acknowledge that this was something that she was, provoking. And in provoking it, she had support. Then you wanted to do a 10-day where you eliminated my videos as if to say, keep your fucking mouth shut or you're going to end up disappeared like her. Now I can't find any record of her. Well, there's nurses that need help, and there's people they're disturbed. When it's all kinds of other people, there's nothing for her. And you've been doing this. The whole implication is you're supposed to shut up about your old life. We already gave your old life to other people. And I know what this is. This is that psyop that everybody with the blue rose did on Berta Carceres. You know, the State Department just sanctioned somebody named Carceres on a very important day. And all of you people that were so livid about what happened to Berta and didn't want to talk about the person who got murdered right before Berta died and wanted to make that pageant of holding the blue rose, knowing that the blue rose is a story that was taught to school children, make it look now like you literally aided and abetted murdering her and covering up for it. Just like you aided and abetted covering up the story of those teachers in Ayotzinapa. And if there were to be somebody that was in the military that actually did their job and followed through on what would have been ethical, you know what you would have said? Well, it was their own fault for being in the military. And now you all want to launder all kinds of stuff from the fucking military after you scrapped it to what? What the fuck is left? You don't got people like me. You just keep doing this all the way down the fucking chain, man. Nobody's allowed to actually be who they are. You just gotta wait until you can grab somebody else's life. And then you don't want to talk about the trauma unless you got a fucking therapist that's just gonna fucking auction you off when it comes time for what? I'm not a therapist. I don't know what it means for you to say you are a doctor, or you are a therapist, or you are a nurse, or you are a medical practitioner, and you already fucking know all you're doing is bad fucking maintenance on an assembly line to auction off human fucking beings. Where is she? Where is that woman from New York City? Where's the woman that was a nurse? I understand she worked in Florida. She worked in a unit in Florida. She said in the emergency room she worked in Florida, they didn't lose anybody to COVID-19. This is around the time when New York City was getting paid $39,000 fucking dollars a goddamn pop to murder people with ventilators. Where is she?